for episode 2 of the Rain Cloud Art stream. Um, I'm still not sure whether I'm going to do this show like once or twice a week, but maybe more. I do have a lot of art to get done. But right now we're still working on what we were working on last time. I kind of added some stuff in between. I shaded this grass, so it's starting to pop a bit more. It's starting to like show a lot more perspective. Um, Still gotta shade the dirt here. Gotta get in that dirt, like Dig Dug. You gotta get in there, like a Diglet. Anyways, uh, all right. So this whole poster basically is gonna be for our launch of our website, which includes our mixtape and um, this comic we're working on. So I decided to add a few characters. I think I might still add one more, but yeah, should be interesting. I don't want to say too much about the comic before it's actually out, so you'll get to know who these characters are if you continue or actually check out our website too. So yeah, let's get working on this shit. So today I was watching um that show, what is it called? End of the fucking world. That's it. It's getting like 100% on Rotten Tomatoes or something like that. Um Sorry, I just gotta get the right layer here. Yeah, it was pretty good. I don't know if it's like 100% worthy, but I definitely enjoyed it. Um, what can I say without spoiling it too much? It's kind of just about this guy and this girl. They're like both 17 and they're like British, and the the kid's like a serial he thinks he's a serial killer, and then the girl just wants to escape because her stepdad's a piece of shit, and like her mom just like lets it happen. Um, but yeah, I don't know. So they like run away together, and then shit just basically hits the fan. Um, but they kind of left it like it could end there, but I feel like they're setting it up for another season. Like if they end it the way they did, like it kind of just feels like a weird Sundance Film Festival movie. That's another thing. The episodes are like only like 20 minutes each, like 18 minutes, somewhere around there. But yeah, I think I would give it like a 9 for sure. I don't know about like a 10. It has that kid that's in like one of the creepiest episodes of Black Mirror, where he's like looking at child porn. Spoiler. That was like a season ago though, so sorry. Keep up. I think I could go even darker. All right, now we're talking. Okay. So I'm kind of like imagining that the light is hitting it from like the left side here. Um, that's why I'm putting a lot of the shades onto the sides of the moss here. It's starting to look more like moss. This still doesn't quite look like a bush. I need to draw more of it. I feel like um, it works, but it kind of looks like scales on this like dirt, like land mass. Anyways, that's enough about land masses. Let's color some shit. All right. Yeah, I started using the headphones this time too, because last time like you could hear like the sound of my tablet, and you could hear my Mac wanting to shit itself. So that was fun. But yeah, no, I hope the sound is better this time. I'm not used to like headphones that completely like cut out. like sound altogether. Like my voice sounds very muffled to me, so it's kind of throwing me off at times. But yeah, I know. Very excited for this launch. Um, it's got like 8 tracks, and for our mixtape, I should have clarified that. Um, yeah, it's got 4 of them, are like by all 4 of us who are in this Rain Cloud kind of collective. And then there's 4 solo tracks by each of us, so you can get a little taste of us. Get a little taste tester. Ooh, I like that. I like that. All right, good old Rick and Morty. Gotta love the fans. Maybe one day we'll get very toxic fans and it'll still be great. Nah, but you guys are probably gonna be pretty dope. All right, here we are. All right. Sorry, I was just spacing on this Underhill area. Okay, here we are. Okay. Ooh, I like it. All right. I still don't know whether these are called stalactites or stalagmites. I need someone to clarify this. And no, I cannot Google it. I refuse. Teach me. Teach me the ways. Except not the Rian Johnson ways. Because that was a weird Star Wars. But we don't need to get into that. Or maybe we do, because I need something to talk about. Nah, I've heard too much about it. All right. Sorry, I'm just looking back and forth to this. Should I color this green? I feel like I originally intended that, but I just left that line. Let's get rid of that shit. All right. All right. Oh, we're live. We live. Cool. Yeah. And anyways, our this comic is going to update about once a week cuz it's a lot of detail. It's like a full comic page and I'm coloring it and inking it. I'm getting faster, but it still takes a while. I made a healthy kind of what I call a buffer. So a bunch of like prepared pages. So when you first see the site in the first week, there's only going to be about 3 pages. And then we're going to update like once a week and, gradually finish off a chapter and then move on to the next one. Pretty close. I'm fairly close to starting the second chapter. So, yeah, should be good. All right. This area needs to be a different dark shade. Okie dokie. Hmm. Okie dokie. All right. Interesting. Yeah, that pops enough. Okay. It could be darker though. Love me the cell shade. Fuck. Huh. Interesting. All right. They're all on one layer. Fuck. I could redo it. It's not that big deal. See, when I downloaded this program, which is ClipArt Studio Pro, it like the first time I did it, it gave me all the tools, but the second time I did it, it's like I don't know, something went wrong in the download or something, or they changed the basic version of it, but I'm missing like action line tools and like in Mango when they're like pointing at a person, all the lines, and there was tons of tools for that and like paneling, but I don't have any of that shit, so like it's probably like a I don't know, some sort of download that I need to get, but I haven't been able to find it. Maybe I'm an idiot. Probably didn't look hard enough, but still. Cool. All right. Yeah, that's more like it. Okie dokie. So yeah, Netflix. I've been meaning to watch that Devilman um, anime. I I know it's like an older anime that they redid for Netflix, but I never watched the old anime. But I'm down to watch this one. Um, yeah, I don't know. Finished Black Mirror, the newest season. That one, I it's probably the weakest in my opinion, but or at least one of them. It had that Star Trek parody episode was really great. And the Black Museum, I like that one. Also, like, was it Crocodile? Is that the one with the architect lady? That one was the darkest. Like, ah, the amount of people that die in that one for stupid reasons. But yeah, what was the other one? There's a couple. The like parenting one, like where the mom could survey her daughter. That one was okay, but it's one of the weaker ones in my opinion. Metalhead, I had like high expectations for that one because like the description on the Netflix makes it sound like a post-apocalyptic blah blah blah, and it is, but it's just like I don't know. It didn't have like the proper twist, you get from a Black Mirror episode. Those dogs that were chasing her that like shot these metal trackers into you like shrapnel. It's fucked. Um, yeah, that was probably like one of my least favorite episodes. Oh, and the dating one. What is that one? Kill the DJ. That episode is like it's kind of happy. I know like they disappeared and stuff, but it's kind of a happy ending. That's not Black Mirror. It'll give me a happy ending. I watch this to be like questioning everything I think about my like society moving forward, and it's just dark. It's all the darkest like possibilities of like this new technology. But give me a happy ending? Like fuck off. If I want a happy ending, I'd watch like Twilight Zone. Actually, I heard is it Peele? Peele, Jordan Peele. He's like directing or writing the new season. He's probably writing the new season of or the yeah, new season of Twilight Zone. I'm kind of sad that they took the Tower of Terror in Disneyland. Oh, not California Adventure out, and they made it like Guardians of the Galaxy. Apparently, it's cool, but I mean like tower ride was great. Just the aesthetic of it, but no, it's gone. Okie dokie. Here we are. Okay. So, as you could probably tell by our whole thing, I've been very inspired by the Gorillaz for like my entire life. Like Jamie Hewlett, probably one of my all-time favorite artists. He might be like in the top, like he might be my number one. There's some other amazing artists, but yeah, Jamie Hewlett is just got that distinctive style that's like just cool, but like very cartoony and comicky. Um, yeah, and the characters he's like drawn have developed so much from like album to album. It's really great. Damon Albarn's got like very odd voice that I just absolutely love. He uses it well. All right, needs to be darker. Okie dokie. Sick shit. Sweet. Just keep using adjectives till you're done. Okay. All right, it's looking darker under there. I'm seeing some stalagmites. I'm just gonna roll with it. It's stalagmites. I don't even need to Google it. I don't even need an answer. That's just what it is. And I'll forever be wrong or right. You decide. Let me know in the comments. Okay. Look, this is what I was really afraid of when I first did this drawing. I was like, oh, I gotta kind of make that pop more. Like, it's kind of hard to tell what it was before it had these shades. If you like look like this, it's still you can kind of differentiate the depth of it, but adding shadow always adds more depth. Sweet. Okay, I'm liking how this is coming out. I think I gotta work some more on this dirt stuff, but it's a work in progress. It's a dirty project. Shut up, I'm funny. Better get micro in this shit. Okay. Is that guy even still making that show anymore? Dirty Jobs? I heard he's doing some like science thing now. I don't know. It's interesting. I haven't watched it, but it's a weird way for him to go. Oh, micro. Who are you? One show I missed that was kind of like in the same vein of that is Mythbusters. Like that show is actually really great. Like every week it's just like a different like can you imagine that being your job? It's like something completely different every week. That's just pretty nuts. Like they built that giant boulder of Lego and they like pushed it and it just like shattered to pieces as soon as they did. It was great. It was great. That was like it took them 3 weeks to build this thing, so it's like even more funny because it's like damn, that's like such a letdown. Or when they crushed, they had two semi trucks like going towards one another, and they were gonna crush a car in the middle to see if like it would flatten like a pancake. I think that was it. It's something along those lines. Oops, forgot to color this shit. Oh, whatever. I'll do this first. Is this other dirt? Oh, it's weird. I feel like I can hear my own like heartbeat like in these friggin' headphones. It's like too much. Too much. But I'll get used to it. It is better sound quality. Okay, okay, okay. Alright. Let's do it. Nope, that's too dark. I thought they were the same brown. What the hell? Alright. Okay, it's kind of messy. Alright. It's looking great. Who would have thunk it? It's really popping. Can't wait to do the other 75% of this drawing. This is a long process, but it's fun. That's satisfying to look at. I think I'm done, actually. See you guys later. No, I'm just going to take a drink real quick. Okie dokie. Oh, if any of you are curious, because we make webcomics and you need to like know stuff about webcomics, you should somehow find this book. I don't even know if they print it anymore. I think they do. How to Make Webcomics. It's by Brad Geiger, Dave Kellett, Scott Kurtz, Chris Straub. I followed these guys for years. Actually, they helped me really get it into the idea of webcomics. But it's got everything you need. Tells you just every like from being the mindset to like the commerce behind it, um, actual like physical tips on like or like practical tips for like programs and stuff and like aspect ratios and um, like file types, all that stuff. Cotton. If you need to go to a convention, you're actually at that level, then they kind of tell you how to break down all that stuff. So that's really cool. Yeah, can't recommend that book enough. It's kind of like my go-to webcomic Bible. Good old Bible. Good old web Bible. It's a comic variety. Comic Jesus. Take me away. Yeah, I'm super ADD when I do this kind of large um like geographical kind of environmental like a landscape, more landscape drawing. Because when it's just like a character drawing, I don't have to go as in depth into that. But yeah, this stuff takes time, but the payoff is so worth it. So we journey on. Oh yeah. Oh, I like it. I am super excited for Monster Hunter Worlds. I did that like that's coming out the end of January 20 like January 26th or something. I think I might have read that wrong, but I definitely need to go get that game. Looks fucking cool. You get to like I never really played any of the past ones. I've always wanted to, but I just never had the device at the time that had it. Um, but yeah, no, this one looks fucking amazing. I'm gonna get it for PS4, and you could just like the detail and like the fact that you just kill monsters and like a party and stuff, and like craft like armor and shit out of their bones and other materials is fucking cool. I'm into those kind of like open world type of games, but nowadays it has to be worth it. Like playing Dark Souls 3 right now. Been meaning to play that game forever. I'm like so late to the bandwagon on this game, but it's grueling. I'm at the Earthreal, the Boreal Valley. I don't remember the whole title, but anyways, that this game, you don't need me to tell you it's tough, but yeah. Anyways, excited for Monster Hunter. The details that matter. The details, guys. The details. Details? Details. It's the details that matter. The details. Details. It's the details that matter. All right. It bothers me so much to just look at these characters that aren't like fully shaded. But I gotta not be ADD. Yeah, but at the Gray, Pecky, and we've been like talking about like eventually like taking calls while streaming and stuff once people are actually interested. Um, yeah, I'm excited at that idea. Just having more people on would be easier to drive conversation because we want to do a podcast too and stuff. But just these like live streams where we just shoot the shit. Definitely wouldn't mind taking like phone calls at some point, like down the line. It's good to talk about down the line. Anyways, in the now, gotta finish the picture. Does that pop more? Does that look weird? Kind of like to like that. I think I'm gonna erase some. Yeah, I like it. Cool. Oh, I would potentially like that looks so good. I would maybe consider sleeping there. There'd probably be bugs and shit, but I would consider if it looked that amazing. Very happy with how that came up. All right, let's shade this little moss here. Some little moss, Kate Moss. Someone please make that into a soundbite. Maybe fuck it, I'll do it. What am I saying? I don't need you. I don't need you to do that. I can audio. Okay, okay. Okay, it needs to be shaded much more. Who am I kidding? I also didn't even fucking put the flats for the stick. What is it, a white stick? A birch tree stick? Some birch stick? Stick? Chapstick? Okay, I gotta stop. I didn't do this rock either. Ah. See, you don't get this kind of like great sloppiness from any other comic, okay? So how about you pity us and fucking read it already once it's out? God, is that so much to ask for you to pity? Actually, you know what? I don't even want your pity. Yeah, no, keep it. Keep it. I'd rather you didn't read it. All right, look at that. That's some pop. Some pop. Can't wait to look back at this and be like, what the fuck am I still like talking about? Ramblings of a crazy person talking to himself at 2:43 while drawn. All right. Speaking of games, I really want to play Final Fantasy VI. I have the like mini Super Nintendo, so it's been nice going back and playing that once in a while. You don't have to get too invested into games. I did beat Super Metroid. That felt fucking good. I don't know why I never beat that game or played like any of those Metroid games back in the day because it was really fun. I think I would have been too stupid as a kid to be honest. Um, but yeah, it was tough to figure out some of the stuff. But it's great game. Much exploration. All right. Get that little bit of like, make it a bit scratchier, a little separated, so it looks kind of like grass. Grass up your ass. Grass. Gracias. Said me in grade 12, probably. Okay, alright. One cartoon I've been meaning to watch, I don't even know if I said that word properly, watch, um, is Over the Garden Wall. I know Pecky and Jordan have watched that show, and um, it's they said it's good. It said it's dark. It's like dark cartoon. I'm kind of ready for like an anime again. Like I go through those like periods where it's like there's no way I can watch anime right now, and then I'll watch a bunch of like great shows like Mr. Robot or something. But then after a while, I'm like, no, I need that. I need that little animation thing. I need that Japanese quirk in my life again. So I think the next anime I'm going to watch is called. I might even have it on my desktop. Legally obtained on my desktop. What's it called? Made in Abyss. That's it. Sorry about all that. Yeah, made in Abyss. I already forgot the name. Okay. Yeah. It sounds like there's like a giant hole from what I've seen so far, and there's people who are like different ranks of like diggers or explorers or whatever the fuck it is. And yeah, apparently it's kind of fucked. And like cute anime girls and like dark twisted events. Oh, that's like up my alley. It's like Madoka Magica. I'd say my favorite anime, fucking really tough. It might have to be Eva Evangelion, first season. But it used our Gurren Lagann's really up there for me too. I really love Gurren Lagann, and just the style. It like was super inspirational too. Um, yeah, I liked it a lot. Um, also Death Note, of course. Um, I, for my shonen, I really like Hunter x Hunter. I think that one's at least better told than some of it. Like I'm sure Naruto had its good parts, but it's just a bit too much. I just can't do it. It's like fuck this. Oh, we're friends again, Naruto. Oh, Sasuke. That's all I gathered of then. Oh, I actually had friends all along. I didn't even read it or watch it, but that's what people described it as. All right. Is this too much shading? Find out next time on Rain Cloud R stream. Okay. Okay. Maybe I'll leave some little bits of light, little glimmers of hope, little glimmers of hope. Okay. I don't know if I like that. Might be a bit much. Why is there two slices of bacon of light? Like what? What was I thinking? A monster. Anyways, let's erase this bitch. Fix it proper. I don't really know how the light would hit this. This is really a tough one for me. Probably have to. I think going all the way down was a mistake. Mistakeo. I keep thinking I'm hearing footsteps, but it's like just. I swear to God, my heartbeat. I can hear it. I can hear it in these headphones. I can hear it, I tell you, I can hear it. It's like that Edgar Allan Poe like story. I forget what it's called. There's a freaking Simpsons episode about it. How am I forgetting this? Um, yeah, no, I'm drawing a blank. Oh shit! Didn't color that in. Pass Zach, you lazy motherfucker. I kind of like this, like separating it through the shading. I feel like there would be more lighting here. Okay. Fuck yeah. Do I already have a shading for this? Darker. Darker. I need it dark. Yeah, okay. Let's bring it out. Make it slowly creep away as it kind of comes out in between here. Ooh. That added something to it. Man, I definitely need a Cintiq. If you know what a Cintiq is, I use like one of these, which is like a small Intuos kind of Wacom tablet. But the uh, the Cintiq, sorry, I trailed off for a second. The Cintiq is like an actual screen that you draw on. Yeah, it looks great. Yes, sir, Bob. Sure looks great. Okay. You know I'm tired when I start doing the yes sir Bob routine. I don't even know what that would be. Can you imagine if someone has a routine that they always have to do? That's yes sir Bob. Can you? Okay, I think I'm slowly getting this area here. All right. This is not colored properly. This needs to be flats. Needs to be green. Needs to be vibrant. Needs to be clean. So first it's all clean, clean. All right. Before I start singing some Outcasts, let's get this shading proper. Home of the Whopper. Okay, okay, stop. Fuck my life. Here we go. Well, it just shows to go you. Not everything seems as it happens. You think you mulled that one over. If you know me well, you know I repeat like the same joke over and over till it's not funny anymore. Because if you wait a while and bring that joke back, it's super funny. But only to like 8 people, you know. It's a pretty healthy margin. Okay, I like that rock. That rock is really it's really sticking it, really, really, really rocking the boat. He's really stoned. Okay, sorry, those are the best I could think of. Like 3 a.m. So bad. They weren't even necessary to begin with. All right. Uh, I like. Here we go. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting rock to shade composition. Some bullshit I pulled out of my back pocket. Pulled out my rectum. All right. Okay. Cool. Mm. Yeah, I like it. Oh yeah. Here we go. Oh fuck. Whatever. I'll erase it. It needs to be darker, ladies and gentlemen. What am I doing? You let me do that? Fuck. What am I doing? What am I doing? There we go. Nope, I fucked it. See, I gotta get better with the tools in this, because, like, I know there is a way to do that better, but I just gotta look it up. I gotta start tutorialing. That's something I want to start doing. I want to start tutorialing. No, but in all seriousness, I actually been telling myself I want to, like, watch, like, at least 2 tutorials a week. You know, you gotta always be learning if you want to make it, if you want to make anything worthwhile, get it out there. Ideally, make a living off of it. Okay, look at that. Looks like grass. Or some sort of moss. Yeah. Okay. So, for like almost an entire episode of this like second stream, we got this shaded. What do you know? The power of art taking up lots of time. Oof. It's well worth it though. This look I feel great about this. Feeling feeling under I want to say over the moon, but I'm feeling like right here. I feel like under this thing. This like mound of dirt. But to you that might be a bad thing. To me that's bed. That's my home. All right. Still we got some rocks shaded here. That's good. It's got some depth to it. It's getting some depth. I'm excited to get the water flushed out. Right now it's just like this amorphous blue blob that really bothers me. But in about 16 more hours we will get to see what happens. I'm joking. That's a long estimate. This is probably another 3 hours of work. I'd say it's not too bad. You say most of your night. I say pretty much. Okay. Okay. Let's tweak this up a bit. Need some more detail. It's all in the deets. It's all in the deets, man. I also need the shading for some of these fine leaves here. Can't forget about them. Awesome, awesome. Fuck yeah. That's a fucking rock with moss on it, bitch. How often do you produce rocks with moss on them that look this good? I don't know. How many times do you toot your own horn in a day? I fucked that up. Um, yeah, huh? How many times can you fucking rock and roll with this rock with moss on it? Like, you can't. You can't do it. Show me. Show me it. That's right. That's what I thought. All right, let's get back to this. Oh yeah, those leaves popping. Those leaves. Going back to the like Super Nintendo thing. I did get one of those kind of November. I want to get through as many games as possible. But yeah, Final Fantasy VI is next. I really want to play Earthbound. I'm like a diehard Earthbound fan. I I have shirts of. Actually, I might even. Yeah, I'm wearing one right now. That's right, Sharks from Earthbound. Um, Great game. Very quirky. Might be tough for some people to go back to play. It is an older game, but I mean, it's the Super Nintendo, so what the hell do you expect? I wish Chrono Trigger was on this thing. I don't know what the hell they were thinking in not putting Chrono Trigger on. I don't know if Square was being a bitch, but I mean, they have other Square games, so it's like, what the fuck? Put Chrono Trigger on it. Everybody wants to play Chrono Trigger. Who the hell doesn't want to play Chrono Trigger? Sweet, sweet. Sweet Home Alabama. I hate that song, actually. I don't even want to think about that song. That was always on, like, it's at every, like, fucking stupid ass bar that's slash kind of a club. In our area, it's called the Dew. Well, the Dew's gone now, but it's just like the douchebags roam. It has fun times, but they was playing fucking Sweet Home Alabama or any of those like Journey or anything, and they play the crappy same set list every fucking Friday. It's awful, just awful, ladies and gentlemen. That's the most mind-numbing music, like dad rock. No, it's not, but there's much worse. I absolutely hate like harsh conservative country. I mean, Johnny Cash's country, I guess, but he's like good country. I don't know. There's good country. It's just not stuff I'm regularly listening to. And maybe I haven't heard the good stuff yet. But if honestly, if you have a suggestion that you think I would like, then just put in the comments. Make me like country, because right now there's not enough like. It's definitely not enough reasons not to. It just seems like the right thing to do. I hear these sounds and they make my inner being hate society and hate the flyover states. And you can't live in Vancouver and like pretend to be like a hick or like any of that country shit. Look at me, I'm hating on like a bunch of people's favorite genre probably. I mean, early Taylor Swift, not bad. If you could, I guess that was considered country. But what can you do? Just for food for thought, thought for food. You think about that one, okay? Oh yeah, finally getting this dirt proper. Went over the lines. I never learned in those coloring sheets when I was young. Stay in the lines, man. No. That's a lie. I could not. Sorry, I totally bumped the mic. Probably sounded awful. Oops. I was like super careful with and meticulous with my coloring. There was a point in my life that I sucked for sure, but I always like took art kind of seriously. Sick shit. All right. This is looking good. Just saved this motherfucker. Actually, I don't know how long we've been going. Of course, it doesn't say. Does it? Oh, 51 minutes. Nice. I think I'll go for 10 more minutes. Make it a well sequenced 1 hour. You know, just the highest quality entertainment. So yeah, let's progress on. Should I see? I got all the dirt there. It's all good. Interesting, interesting. Okay. There are random rocks here and there I should probably be shading. Not dark enough for my style, for my taste, for our comic. All right. Rock. Someone make your stage name stalactite or stalagmite? Question mark. Please, just for me. That would be really appreciated. But all right. Ooh, yeah. Look at that rock. It's kind of getting some light. It's getting some tan. Let's get a bit more. Oh, that one's getting a bit too. Oh, it's popping. Pop a locking. This. Oh, what am I doing? I'm an imbecile. Cool. I'm gonna probably make this rock the same color. Do the shading now. I don't even need to see the flats. Fuck it. Just fuck it. Okay. Sick. Let's get those flats in there. See, did my shading pan out? It's kind of like putting vocals before the beat, you know? It's like, whoa. And I think I like it. Now let's get this stick. Let's get the flats for the stick. Stick. Really sticking it to the man. I honestly think I'm funnier in person. Those awful jokes. Okay. Look at that stick. Don't make me say it again. Can you tell that's a stick, or does that just look like I'm something? Maybe I should have kept it white, like a birch thing. Oh yeah, that stick stands out. That's a stick. Maybe even lighter. Could you imagine? Can you even imagine this stick being any lighter? Like who invented this stick thing? because they're breathing my air, riding my coattails in the stick joke department. Okay, that'll do. Such a tiny detail. Who cares? The fans do, Zach. The fans. No. Okay. Just gonna, yeah. All right. Whew. Oh, I didn't even color in these things. Fuck. I'll get at those details later. I'll do a detail sweep. You know. For now, let's get the rest of this landscape going. It needs to kind of have some depth as well. Don't neglect the other landscape. This went from trying to be entertaining to like me literally talking to myself in a fucking weird way. All right. And I've set like let's get an all right counter for this episode. All right. All right, all right. Sick. Okie dokie. Look at this. Look at us. Lush rolling hills. I once again cannot do fucking Irish. Always with the Irish. Ooh. That's coming through. Liking it. I'm liking it like the werewolf liking. There's like a few like English majors that are laughing right now. Okay. Okay. So I'm just kind of coloring on the black lines here. It's kind of how I do it in a lot of ways. Me putting those lines there is kind of like a letting me know, hey, you should shade by this eventually. And shade I do. Every shade of gray. All 49 of them. Okay. Here we are. Good hill. Interesting, interesting. I think I'll make it darker in this area. Lush rolling hills. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. That's right. Clean tag off. I never had a clean tag, but fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay, that's enough of that. All right, let's get the last. I gotta decide how I want this. Let's take some looking at this, some judging. Let's take some practice. Some contemplation. That's a better word. Gotta think if the light falls in a forest, does it make a sound? No. If the light, like how it would hit this hill properly, it's kind of sometimes it's a tough one. It's a tough call. It's a tough call, man. It's a tough call. We should call this Ramblings of Crazy Man cast of the web, of the pod variety, pod of the cast. Okay, I like that. How do I feel? Do I want it darker? Does darker work? No, what am I doing? Can't Google that. That's crazy. I was gonna check something else, but how many minutes am I at? Oh, I'm at an hour. Okay, well, I think I'll do a little bit more tweaking. I'm gonna say goodnight to all of you because it is 3:14 a.m. here currently. Currently in beautiful rainy Vancouver. Um, and rainy it is because we have a storm going on. It's not a bad storm. It's a good storm, like the X-Men storm. It's a good one. She's a good one. She's good. Halle Berry. She's good. She's good. Halle Berry. It's good. Berry. Halle Berry or Hallelujah. Um, Good old Kendrick. Okay. How do I want this dirt hill to be hit? It's much dirt, a lot of hill, so it's tough. It's a tough call. It's a tough call. It's a tough call to make. I cannot think of another profession or hobby that you have to make a tougher call. Name me one. Like this is hard. This is harder than neurosurgery. This is harder than spinal surgery. This is harder than being president of the United States. And like that one's not even a joke. Like do I even need to say? We are like this is the number one fake news stream, so you never know, really. Okay, I'm gonna get some of this more shadow on this rock. This rock. This rock. I got a weird question. Is Bob Ross still alive? Once again, something I could Google, but definitely not gonna do it. I'd rather you tell me. You get to tell me about Bob Ross. I have a feeling he's dead. And he just loves painting. He loves the happy little trees. Fucking happy little trees. Say with me, happy little trees. Happy little trees. Okay, the hill's coming along more. Yeah, it's just like doing what I normally do. Just like, you know, talk to myself. Shut up, I'm funny. Um, hmm, a little hesitant about this. I don't know what. I don't. I want it to be more clean. Perfect. Hmm. Okay. It's good when you get lost in thought trying to make it work. Okay. Sick. Hmm. Is that a bit much? Or not enough, some would say. Okay. Yeah, I really want to start streaming me playing some games too. I'm trying to get through Dark Souls 3 as quickly as possible so that I can like just play Monster Hunter endlessly by the end of the month here. And I also want to do a let's play of Fallout 4. Um, that would be pretty fun. That would be fun. Anyways, I'm starting to fade, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, check out our Instagram. It's Raincloud Official, or check out our Twitter. I think it's Raincloud Comic. And if you're watching this, check out or subscribe to our YouTube. I know I'm spouting out a bunch of fucking different social media right now, but yeah, no, this is our initial push. Hopefully, you continue watching and can glean any small I don't know, detail that could help you in your art, or if you have any questions, or you just want to put something on in the background. I always do that with a lot of podcasts I watch. Make a 64. I love putting their Twitch back in the background. Um, yeah, it's a good old thing. Anyways, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I guess I'll probably stream again next week. See you later.